Does the inside of your head ever feel like a relentless radio station, stuck between channels, broadcasting static, worry, criticism, and endless commentary? You long for silence, for a moment of peace, but the noise seems inescapable, defining your entire experience. It feels like this constant stream of thinking, planning, regretting, and fearing. What if escaping this mental noise wasn't about finding an elusive off switch, but about realizing you were never trapped inside the radio station to begin with? What if the freedom you crave lies not in silencing the thoughts, but in one simple, profound shift in where you place your attention? Many seekers, especially within the Christian faith, grapple with this internal chaos. We're told to take every thought captive, or be still and know, yet the practical how often feels missing. We try harder, pray louder, analyze our thoughts endlessly, only to find ourselves more entangled in the very noise we wish to escape. It leads to a frustrating paradox. The more intensely you try to achieve mental peace by engaging with your thoughts, the more agitated the mind becomes. But the path of awareness offers a different way. The escape isn't found in controlling the noise, but in discovering the silent listener who was never disturbed by it. It requires just one fundamental shift. The reason mental noise feels so powerful is because of a deeply ingrained habit: identification. We unconsciously fuse our sense of self with the stream of thoughts passing through our awareness. We experience a thought, "I might fail," and immediately conclude, "I am a failure." The content of the thought is mistaken for the essence of our being. This fusion creates an immediate emotional charge and locks us into the mind's story. It's like a drop of ink falling into a small glass of water. It instantly colors the entire thing. The constructed self, the ego, thrives on these stories. It builds its identity from past memories and future worries. Without this constant stream of thinking, the ego feels threatened. Its very sense of existence diminishes. It needs you to believe you are your thoughts because it is itself a construct of thought. Imagine looking up on a stormy day. You see dark clouds, lightning, rain. If you identified solely with the weather, you'd conclude the sky is the storm. But beneath and beyond that transient weather, the vast, open, unchanging sky remains. Our thoughts and emotions are the weather. Your true nature, biome, the silent awareness spoken of in contemplative traditions, is the skinpan. Identification is forgetting you are the sky and believing you are merely the storm cloud passing through. As long as you believe you are the thoughts, you are bound to suffer their chaos. Freedom comes not from changing the weather, but from remembering you are the sky. Recognizing this reveals why fighting your thoughts always fails. When you fight a thought, "I shouldn't be anxious," you are still giving it your primary attention. You are wrestling with shadows, validating their reality by engaging them in battle. What we resist persists. Psychologically, this is known as the rebound effect. When you try to forcibly suppress a thought, your mind has to keep checking to see if it's still thinking it, which paradoxically keeps the thought active and makes it return with even greater force. Furthermore, criticizing yourself for having anxious thoughts simply adds another layer of noise, a secondary storm of guilt and frustration. You haven't solved the problem, you've just created a new one. Fighting the noise directly keeps you trapped at the level of the mind. The escape lies not in winning the battle, but in realizing you were never obligated to fight in the first place. The one simple shift isn't a complex technique. It is the fundamental, yet often overlooked act of shifting your identification from the content of your mind, the thoughts, to the context in which they arise. The awareness. It's moving from being the character lost in the mental movie to remembering you are the silent screen upon which the movie plays. This awareness is your inherent nature. It is the part of you that is conscious right now. Reading these words, hearing these sounds, feeling these sensations. It is the silent I am presence, the reflection of God's own stillness within you. Let's explore its characteristics. It is silent. Awareness itself doesn't think. It simply knows. It simply is. It is the quiet background upon which the noise of thought happens. It is spacious. It has no boundaries. It can hold any thought, any feeling, any sensation without being defined or damaged by it. It is the infinite container. It is unchanging. While your thoughts and emotions are in constant flux, the awareness beholding them remains constant, a stable presence through every inner storm, and it is inherently peaceful. The nature of pure awareness, when not clouded by identification with thought, is stillness. It is the peace that transcends understanding because it exists prior to the mind's attempt to understand anything. Making this shift is less about doing something new and more about noticing what is already here. It's a gentle redirection of attention. First, practice mindful observation. Throughout your day, simply notice thoughts as they arise without judgment. Imagine them as clouds. Label them gently. Planning, worrying. This isn't about analyzing them, but simply seeing them as events happening in awareness, not as awareness. Acknowledge them and let them go. Second, practice feeling into presence. When you feel lost in thought, deliberately bring your full attention to your physical senses. What do you actually see, hear, and feel right now? Feel the breath moving in your body. Feel the solid ground beneath your feet. This instantly pulls your awareness out of the abstract world of thought and anchors it in the tangible, undeniable reality of the present moment, where awareness resides. Third, ask the question, who is aware? When a particularly sticky thought or feeling arises, gently ask internally, who is aware of this thought? Who is noticing this feeling? This powerful question directs your attention away from the object, the thought, back to the subject, the awareness itself. Don't look for a mental answer, simply rest in the spacious feeling of being aware. And finally, practice resting in the gaps. Notice the brief moments of silence between thoughts. These gaps are openings into pure awareness. Instead of rushing to fill the silence with the next thought, consciously rest in the gap, however brief. Recognize this stillness as your true home base. Does this simple shift mean you'll escape mental noise forever? The goal isn't a permanently silent mind. The mind will likely continue to generate thoughts based on its conditioning. The true escape, the lasting freedom, comes from fundamentally changing your relationship with those thoughts. You move from unconscious identification to conscious observation. You move from blind belief to faithful discernment. You move from automatic reactivity to conscious responsiveness. True peace isn't the absence of noise, but the recognition of the silent presence despite the noise. It's knowing you are the sky even when the weather is stormy. Escaping mental noise forever means achieving freedom from the mind's tyranny. It's realizing the noise isn't you, and it has no ultimate power over your peace unless you give it that power. This is a permanent shift in perspective, available in any moment, that truly lasts. The anxious mind weaves compelling stories, constructing a reality of fear and urgency based on illusions of past and future. We get lost in this mental noise, identifying with transient thoughts, forgetting the vast, silent awareness that is our true nature. But the simple, profound truth offered by the path of awareness, echoing the wisdom of sages in Scripture, is this: you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness beholding them. Peace is not a destination to be reached by quieting the mind. It is the inherent quality of awareness itself, revealed when you gently withdraw belief from the mind's noise. The single most powerful shift you can make is to move your identification from the fleeting content of the mind to the unchanging context of awareness. Practice noticing thoughts without becoming them. Practice questioning their absolute reality. Practice returning again and again to the tangible reality of the present moment, to the stillness beneath the chatter. This isn't about perfection, but presence. It's not about eliminating thoughts, but liberating yourself from their grip. You are the stillness the mind seems to obscure. You are the peace it pretends is lost. Remember who you truly are, beyond the noise. Rest in that knowing. That is the escape, not from life, but into the heart of reality, where God's peace eternally resides. If this reflection helped you find even a moment of stillness, subscribe for more weekly guidance from Peace Beyond Thought. And if you feel called to go deeper, you can explore our resources at peacebeyondthought.com. Remember, doubt your thoughts, trust the stillness. Peace is already yours.